Functions. In this 5-minute video, we will learn about functions, function usage, inputting functions, and function benefits. Additionally, I will show you a few examples of functions in Python Turtle code. A function is a line of code that runs only when it is called. You can either create a function or you can use an established one in a coding library. A function is a command that ends with 2 parentheses. These parentheses are for inputting parameters. For example, in the t.forward20 function, there is the number 20 inside the parentheses. It shows how much the turtle moves forward. In the polygon sides function, the word sides is in the parentheses to tell the computer the number of sides that specific polygon will have. Parameters are used to customize the code more easily. Start with the letters D, E, F, which means define. Add a space before typing in your function name. Your function name can be more than one word, but don't add a space in between. Add an underscore instead. Inside the parentheses, you can type any number of parameters inside, or none. End with a colon. Use a function when there is a lot of repetitive code. You can simply copy the repetitive code into a function, then call the function multiple times. This code has no functions. It is also really hard to read. We can use functions to simplify and make it easier to understand. This is the main logic after incorporating 2 functions. I created a function for the larger triangles and a function for the smaller triangles. As you can see, the main logic is really easy to read and it's also very simple. Why should I use a function? Your code will be simplified greatly. You don't need to copy and paste anymore. This will allow for a more compact code and less time used typing. When you retype code, it is very easy to enter typos. No need to worry about typos when you use a function. Your main logic will also be simplified greatly. Functions can be reused over and over again, but by inputting parameters, you can change the effects each time. Take a look at some of these examples of functions. For the garland, I created a function called drawPolygon, which creates a polygon with any number of sides. Of course, I used it to create the triangles of the garland flowers. As you can see, this is the function, and I used it to draw a triangle. So now I'll run the code. This is the finished product of a garland. And now for my next example of 4-leaf clover. So this is the 4-leaf clover. I use a function called cloverleaf to draw one clover leaf. This function simplifies the main logic and makes it easy to read. You can simply tell that you are drawing a clover leaf twice, and in between each one, you're turning left 90 degrees. With functions, you can write a lot of amazing code and draw amazing things. Start functionizing your code.